Hey everyone, and welcome for the very first time to the Nexus Plus channel. This channel is going to be full of vibes, gaming, a bit of fun here and there, and just going to grow as a community and see where we can take it. And I thought, what better way to start off this channel than with a Brighton rebuild on EAFC 25. Now the reason I picked Brighton is because in real life the season's just finished and they narrowly missed out on European football, and they've got a great young squad that I feel I can grow and rebuild to make European champions. Now, with that out of the way, let's get on to the rules of the rebuild. Rule number 1. I want the first 2 seasons to be as realistic as possible while still making progress, because I feel like if we go too unrealistic to begin with, that's not how I like to do things here. So let's keep it real for the first 2 seasons, and then obviously anything past that can start getting a little bit less realistic, because let's be real, we don't know what's going to happen in 2 years' time. Rule number 2. We keep playing until we get the team we are using a Champions League trophy. The Prem doesn't matter. Any other trophies we're not bothered about. It's a Champions League trophy we're going after. Rule number 3. We'll simulate every single game until the Champions League final, which we will play and might induce rage, but we'll see how it goes when we get there. If we get there. This could be a complete failure, but let's hope not. And then rule number 4, we just enjoy it. Enjoy the journey of this rebuild. Get this Brighton team where I know they should be. Now this is the squad we have for this rebuild to start off with. I feel like I said, there's a lot of young players. We've got Minza, who's 19. We've got Rutter, who's only 22. Lamptey, who's 23, although his overall might not be good enough to be able to, keep his spot in the starting 11. We've got Rushworth as a backup keeper. Ayari, Gruder, Adingra, O'Reilly. Lots of young players that can really probably make it even to the end, to the Champions League final. But we'll have to see how they grow and how they go, and just see what happens with this squad. Do I want a better player in than Gomez? To be fair, O'Reilly could do it. Yeah, we'll stick with that. This is what we'll start with, and now I'll show you the players I've got shortlisted for this first season. Players that I might want to be able to bring in and bolster up this squad a little bit. Right, I feel like we need to upgrade the defence the most, I feel. Lewis Dunk's on his way out. He's getting a lot older. See, I mentioned Tarek Lamptey's overall not being the best. So I've looked at these sort of players. We've got them scouting. We'll see what the overalls come back. I know that Boskagli, Brighton have signed in real life, and he's coming to the team next season in real life. So let's just see what these come back as, and if any are any good, then I'll try and sign them up. I've also gone on to the Squad Hub and I transfer listed a bunch of players. So we've got Jason Steele, obviously 33, on his way out the club, looking old, not going to get much better. Solly March, again, not really going to get much better at 29. McGill, sort of a third, fourth choice keeper, along with Cahill. So I thought we'll send Cahill out on loan and sell McGill. Get Ayari out on loan, Cashin out on loan, and Diego Gomez out on loan. Our younger players that we could build up into a better, see if they can get a bit of experience out on loan and come back a higher overall next season. So I'll keep you updated with that and we can see what happens with them. But for now, we'll sim ahead and we'll see if we can get a pre-season tournament going. We've got our first sale here, Solly March. And he looks like he will be going, because, like I said, he's older, he's 29. We won't really need him in the squad. We've got plenty of right wingers. So we will be selling him to Borussia Dortmund for 10.5 million. It's a decent price for him. We like it. We've got another player sale here with Jason Steele, and he will be sold, and we'll be selling him to Rangers for 970,000. We've got another sale here. I believe this is a loan for Diego Gomez, who will be going out to Brentford for 12 months, get him some Premier League experience and see if he can come back better. Ayari as well has also gone out on loan to Real Vallecano to get some experience out in Spain, and hopefully he'll come back as a better player next season. There's another sale here. Tom McGill has gone out to Swansea for £440,000. Get him out. He's a deadwood player, we don't really need him, so we'll let him go out and sell him. We have another sale here. I believe this is cash in. Yep, out to Aston Villa for 12 months. Get him some Premier League experience. There's another sale here. We've got Killian Cahill. He's gone out 12 months to Konyaspor. Get him some loan because we don't need him. We've got our backups. And we've got our first signing into the club. We've signed Sacha Bowie, replacement for Tarek Lamptey, for 18 million, which I think is a steal. Only 23 years of age, 78 rated. It says there we could got him for 14.8 million, but I don't think so. Not for a player like that. So we've got him in as our right back. We have just confirmed our second signing of the rebuild. This one's at centre back spot. We've got Calvin Bassey from Fulham for 16 million, which I think is a great price. He'll really bolster the back line and help us grow going forward. He's young, only 24. 16 million. It's not a bad signing. Now we're here, the first game of the season. So I don't think we'll be making any more signings after this. So I'll show you the squad now that we've got all of our signings in. There we are. So that's the squad we'll be running with for this season. See how they go, see how they play. Hopefully we'll check in at January and see how they are doing. We're now in January, and as you can see, we're sat in 13th place. 5 wins, 7 draws, 7 losses. It's not too bad for the team we've got. Could definitely probably do better. Oh, look at Ipswich, they're flying. Who's in the relegation zone? You've got Crystal Palace, Leicester and Bournemouth. But it's a decent first half of the season. Definitely could be better, but definitely could be worse. So it's not too bad as of right now. The players are growing nicely. Not too much growth, but they're growing. They're definitely getting better. So it's not a bad thing. Dunk's obviously down. Webster's going down. Everyone else has roughly stayed the same. Cashing going up, which is what we wanted. Weefer going up. Sarmiento's out on loan is going up. Milner going down rapidly, but that's what you expect from a 38-year-old. O'Reilly going up. Our loan players are getting experience and they're going up in rating. So it's not a bad season overall so far. Hopefully we can try and push on and see where we can get to coming into, obviously, next season. Minter growing by 3. Good for him. Welbeck dropping quickly. João Pedro going up, which is what we want to see. Nice young player getting the experience in the squad. As of right now, I don't feel like we need to make any more signings. I feel like the squad's gone in a good direction. They're only going to get better, and hopefully we can get a stronger finish to the season than we've had at the start of the season, and maybe push for that top half finish. Right, so here we are. We've come to the end of season 1. We've played all of our games, and we finished 9th, which isn't too bad. Could have been worse, but I'm happy with 9th. We'll have a look who got relegated. It was Crystal Palace, Southampton and Leicester. Ipswich, what a fall off. They were 8th at middle of the season and now they're 17th. But solid end to the season. And here we have the stats. We can see the players that have grown, who's got the most appearances. It was Minter, joint with Mitoma. And the goals, João Pedro killed it for us this season in the Premier League. He's done really well. And then assists is O'Reilly. But he only got... Oh no, looking at the wrong stat. Ignore me. He got 7 in the Prem. So he's doing well. And clean sheets was Van Heck. How many did Verbruggen get? Got 5 in the Prem. Not too bad for a 22-year-old. Such a Bowie growing up to a 79 rating. We got João Pedro now at an 81. Estupiñán going up, Kadioglu going up, Van Heck, Buonanotte, Veltman going down, but it's expected. So I'm excited for next season. It's going to be a good season, so let's get straight into it, starting with Season 2. And we've made our first signing of Season 2. I've done a little bit of work behind the scenes, and that's why I'm jumping in here. But yeah, we've had about 90 million to spend. I've made some sales, but I'll show you all of them at the end once they've all gone through, as in selling players. But our first signing of the save will be Youri Tielemans from Aston Villa for £36 million. Put him in the midfield, and he should be good. I'll show you the squad we're dealing with this season. So we've got, obviously just signed Tielemans, so he can slot in. Probably want him in for O'Reilly for now, with O'Reilly to slot in onto the bench. Yeah. I don't really know if I want to make any more signings this season. I think we've got a strong young squad. They can keep growing. So for now, I might just leave it like this. But I'm not 100% too sure yet. So I'll let you know and we'll see what happens. So here we are. We're here on deadline day. And we've done a little bit of business of players going out of the club. But there's not really been too many. So I'll just show you. So we've sold Adam Webster for 3.9 million. He's gone to Bologna. I think he's 30, 75 rated. We've got better centre backs in the club. We don't really need him, to be fair. So we sold him. So we brought in Tielemans, and the rest are pretty much just loans. We've got a lot of players out on loan, but hopefully they'll grow and come back. So obviously we signed Tielemans. Buonanotte, sent him back out on loan to Frankfurt. Hopefully he comes back. Maybe he could push to become the starting right winger next season. We'll see what happens. Depends how he grows. Because Minter's only 80 rated. So if he definitely could come back and make a start in the team. Or we could sign someone else. Gruder out on loan. We had Enciso come back from loan last season, who was only a rating less. And I'd rather use Enciso now and let Gruder go out on loan, get a bit of experience, and then potentially come back a better player. Andrew Moran as well. Probably a player I'm going to sell coming soon. But I'm just thinking, while he's young, might as well get him out, get his rating up, sell him for a bit more money if we can. Sarmiento, again, overloaded left and right wingers. So we sent him back out on loan to PSV. Cole Rushworth's gone to Galatasaray. Osman's gone out on loan to Fulham. Hinchelwood, he's gone out on loan. Because I want him to grow. I want him to be able to make a start in this team, hopefully. We'll see. Offie has gone out to Club Bruges. Caelan Vickers out on loan. He's just a young striker. James Beadle, get him out, get some Premier League experience, see if he can come back a better player. Killian Cahill, again, probably going to be a player I sell eventually. Amario Kozadubri, there we go, that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to send him out on loan. He can come back, maybe sell him on for profit in the future. Right, now this guy, he's definitely going to be our backup striker eventually. But while I've got Evan Ferguson in the club, we might as well send him back out loan and get some Premier League experience. And then Barco's also gone out to Atletico Madrid to get better and potentially sell. He's 21 and he's already got a value of 19 million, so maybe that season could go up and we'll just see what happens. So that's all the business we've done in the beginning of the window. And we've got an hour left of deadline day. So I'll come back in January and we'll see how things are going. So we're here, it's the 1st of January, and don't know if you can see there, but we are 12th in the table. It's not been the best start to the season. Man City flying, of course. And in the relegation zone, you've got the 3 teams that got promoted, which is expected. The players aren't growing as much as I thought they would. Beadle's gone up, obviously he's out on loan, but none of the players that are actually in the club have actually gone up. Bassi has. Cashin has, he's looking quite good now. Bowie, he's gone up. Tiedemann stayed the same, but he's 28, so it's sort of expected. Matt O'Reilly's gone up. Weaver has now become a centre mid, so he will be better playing in his position now because we don't play with CDMs. Oh, Ayari's growing, he's starting to look good. But apart from that, Hinchelwood obviously going up by 1, Rutter going up by 1. But apart from that, there's not really any big growth. Matoma going up, Sarmiento going up, Minter. Nothing from our strikers. We have a player sale here. I believe that's Mark O'Mahony, sorry. Gone to Montpellier for half a year. Get him some growth and see how he can do. Diego Gomez has been sold to Aston Villa. He's gone out, well, he's not been sold, he's going out on loan for 6 months. So we'll see if he can grow in the Premier League side, replacing Tielemans. Now here we are at the end of January transfer window. Don't think we're going to make any signings. So I've showed you who we've sold. I'm happy with the squad going into next year. Hopefully we can push for a top half finish. Hopefully maybe get European football, even if it's Conference League. We'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. We'll see you for the end of the season. Right, we've made it to the end of the season. We can have a look. We're finishing 9th. So we did get a little bit better towards the end of the season, but can definitely be much better. Maybe pushing for Conference League next season, hopefully. We got Luton, Sunderland and Ipswich all going down, the 3 teams that came up. And the champions was Man City. So if we have a look at the competitions. Leicester beat Burnley in the FA Cup. How did we go? Not there, not there. Round 5. Didn't make it to round 5. Round 4. Didn't even make it to round 4, so we went out in round 3. There we are. Oh, we lost 9-8 on penalties. The Carabao Cup was Liverpool. They beat Aston Villa 3-2. How did we do in the Carabao Cup? Didn't get to the semis. We didn't get to the quarters. We lost to Leicester 2-1 in the Carabao Cup in round 2, so not very good at all. Top scorer this season for us was João Pedro. He had a great season, scoring 22 goals. Played every single game. And then Rutter, he also got a lot of goals. João Pedro cooking with assists as well. And then, what I want to see... Yeah, Verbruggen only got... Hang on a minute. Why Sherpen played more games than... Oh, they played the exact same amount of games. And that's why Verbruggen hasn't grown. Because he's not getting in the team as much as we'd like. So that we have to be something we look at in the summer. O'Reilly with the most clean sheets. See, look at this. So Sherpen got more clean sheets in the same amount of appearances than Verbruggen. That's interesting. Definitely something we'll have to look at. And then Lewis Dunk's contract will be running out, and so will Danny Welbeck's. We'll let them go as a free. Sad to see Lewis Dunk go, obviously, long time player, captain. Sometimes you just have to let him go though. We've got a lot of work to do in season 3. Obviously, getting into season 3, we can now start making some less realistic signings and start trying to push for that European football. It's going to be good. Bowie's only gone up to an 80. I don't like that. I feel like he could go up higher, especially only being 25 as well. But we'll come back for season 3 and hopefully push for some European football. Here we are in season 3. Got a lot of work to do if we want to push for European football this season. 9th last season. And hopefully this season we can finally get that European football. So here's the squad. We're going to make some signings, sell some players potentially, and we'll see how we go. We have our first player sale of the season. Caelan Vickers, he's been sold to Preston for 1.4 million. Young player, don't really need him. Kel Sherpen has been sold. He got more clean sheets than Verbruggen last season in the same amount of games. But I want Verbruggen to be able to grow, so I feel like he'll grow more than Sherpen. So we're going to be selling him and keeping Verbruggen in the squad, I reckon. And Diego Gomez has gone out as well. He's gone out on loan to West Ham for a year. Hopefully he can grow and get some Premier League experience. We've also sold Mats Wiefer. Now there's 2 clubs he could have gone to. He's gone to Borussia Dortmund for 20.2 million. Again, a player that's 26, 80 rated. I feel like we can definitely upgrade in that department. Sarmiento's gone out on loan. He's gone out to Augsburg for 12 months. Get some loan in him and see how he does. We have sold Aaron Cashin. He's gone out for 8 million to Brentford. Again, he's 24, only 75 rated. We've got good depth at the centre-back spot. I don't think we need him. We've also sold Purvis Estupinan. He's gone out to Spurs. Sold him for 16 million. Again, we've got Kadioglu there. We've got Barco that's just come back off loan, who can fill in that backup role for that Estupinan was doing for Kadioglu. So, sold him. We've just sold Odell Offia to Sunderland for 12 months. He's gone out on loan, get some experience. Probably going to be selling him in the next few seasons. Andrew Moore in there as well. He's also gone out loaned. Heidenheim. Get him out on loan and hopefully he'll go up in a rated. Again, another player we probably will be selling in the next few seasons. Jack Hinchelwood's gone back out on loan to Everton for 12 months. Get him some more experience. Again, these are just sort of players that are backup sort of options that we don't need as of right now, may need in the future, or maybe just be able to sell for a bit of profit. Malik Yalkouye has gone out on loan. Sorry, struggled to say that then. He's gone out on loan. And Yassin Ayari has also gone out on loan to Girona for 12 months as well. And we've also got rid of James Beadle for 2 years, out on loan to Union Berlin. He was 76 rated, so when he comes back, he should be a pretty good player. Mario Kozadubri has gone out on loan for 12 months to Leganes. And Osman has gone out on loan for 12 months to Bournemouth as well. Carl Washworth has gone out on loan to Marseille for 12 months. He's also 76 rated, so if he can come back and we can maybe sell him, we'll get a decent profit for him. And Buonanotte has gone out on loan to Man City. He might not grow there, he might not get in the team, but I thought, there's no harm in trying. Evan Ferguson has gone out on loan to Wolves, where Zimas was last season. Get him some experience, and then Zimas will take his place into the backup role of João Pedro. And Brian Gruder as well has also gone out on loan. He's gone out on loan to Valencia for 12 months. Marco Mahoney has gone out on loan to Al Nassr for 12 months. Taking Ronaldo's spot, hopefully. Let's all be real, Ronaldo's washed nowadays. Now this could be seen as an odd one, but I've decided to sell Sacha Boey to Leverkusen for 30 million. He's not growing as much as I want him to, and I feel like there's some good right backs that we could get him to replace him. And we have signed a player that will replace Sacha Boey. Rico Lewis in from Celta. And we signed him for 35 million. He's 81 rated, but he's 21, which means there's a lot of room to grow. So hopefully he can become our potential right back for the Champions League final when we get there. And we've signed Levi Colwill from Monaco for 38.9 million, 82 rated. I feel like Bassi, he's 26, he's getting on. I feel like, obviously he's played for Brighton before on loan. I reckon he'll jump in and straight away take away over from Bassi and work well next to Van Heck. And we've signed Kobe Mainu from, where was it we signed him from? Let's check. Milano FC, so I believe that is AC Milan. But we got him for a swap deal with Tielemans. Yes, Tielemans is a better rating, but Tielemans is 28 and mine is only 21. And it's only one better rating, so I feel like that will definitely be an upgrade in the next season. We've made it here to deadline day, and I don't think we're going to be doing any more deals this summer. Potentially can do some more in January. We'll see how we go throughout the season. So we'll check back in January. So we've made it to January, and we're in 9th again. Same place we were in last season when we got to January. It's not seeming to get much better, but hopefully our players have grown a little bit. If we go and have a look at the growth, Yalkouye's gone up by 4. Yeah, our players are only growing by 1 or 2, which isn't what we want. Let's have a look at who's been playing. Minter. Bassi's got a lot of game time, and we don't really want him to have much game time. We want our other defenders to get more game time. But I spent same amount of games as Levi Colwill. I think we might have to sell some players. So we've got our players, we want younger players to grow, and they get more game time. And we'll see if that works at all. And we've sold Calvin Bassey. There's 2 teams he could have gone to. He's gone to Tottenham, so he's linking up with Purvis Estupinan for 28.2 million. I feel like I said, he's getting a lot more game time than I kind of want him to be, so we'll send him out on loan. Not out on loan. We'll send him out on a transfer, so Colwill gets the game time he needs. And we've also sold Van Heck. I know he was a starting centre-back, but he's 26, 80 rated. We can definitely go out and splash some cash we got for him and get a bigger and better centre-back to fill in next to Colwill. And just like that, we have signed Van Heck's replacement. We've got Murillo from Athletic Club for 51 million. It's a good replacement, a big upgrade. You can see there he's 84 rated, so it'll be a big upgrade next to Colwill, and I think he'll make our team much, much better. And we've also sold another player. We've sold Kadioglu to Everton for 21.6 million. He's not really growing and he's 26. So let's sell him and we'll get in a better left back. And hopefully we can push for European football for the end of the season. And now we've got Kadioglu's replacement. We've signed Lewis Hall from Atletico Madrid for 55 million. Now, this could be a gamble. He's 83 rated, but he's 22, so he should grow. So hopefully we'll get a decent bit of growth out of him and he'll become our starting left back. Now that's all the business we're going to do in January, so hopefully we can push on and get Champions League or European football. Champions League might be a push, but hopefully we can get European football come the end of the season and push on and see where this team takes us. So we've made it to the end of the season and we've finished in 9th, same place we were in January. We've got a lot to do with this squad if you want to get it pushing for European football. A lot to do because they just don't seem to be moving. We're not getting any worse, but we're not getting any better. So we're going to have a big overhaul of the squad in the summer, and we'll see if we can properly get some good players in and push for that European football we need. Man United won the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest. Where did we get to? Spurs beat us on penalties in round 4, so not very good. Newcastle won the Carabao Cup on penalties against West Ham. And we made it to not the semis, not the quarters, not the round 4, not even round 3. We lost in round 2 to Wolves. Karuma Thomas leading the line with the goals for us this season, getting 19 in the Prem, 20 overall. João Pedro coming in second with 17 in the Prem, 18 overall. João Pedro with the most assists for us as well. And then the most clean sheets for our team would be Karuma Toma. And then in the summer we're going to be letting Tarek Lamptey go and walk for a free. And we're also going to be letting Killian Cahill walk for free as well. So let's go into the summer. We're going to make some signings. We're going to sell a lot of players. We're going to do a complete overhaul of the squad. And see if we can get European football next season. And we've made our first departure of the season. It's going to be Evan Ferguson. He is only going out on loan to Aston Villa for 12 months. He had a good loan spell with Wolves last season. Let's see if he can grow some more. And we've got another departure here. It's Jack Hinchelwood. He's going to be sold permanently to West Ham for 17.8 million. And we've also sold Igor, the centre-back. Oh, no, I'm just going to show me Zimas first. He's gone out on loan to Salzburg for 12 months. And Igor has been transferred to Bergamo Calcio, which is, I believe, Atalanta. He's going to be sold for 10.2 million. We've got another player departure. It's Matt O'Reilly. He's been sold to Manchester City for 60.7 million, which I think is really good for a 26-year-old that's 83 rated. Saying we could have got 75 million, which I did try for, but it weren't having it. But I think that's a very good price either way. And I believe this is Diego Gomez. Oh, show me off here first. He's been sold to Montpellier for 3 million. And there's Diego Gomez. He's been sold to Newcastle for 20.7 million. Simon Adingra has been sold for 13.9 million to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Malik Yalkuye has gone to Leeds United for 12 months out on loan. Brian Gruder has been transferred to Nottingham Forest for 20.8 million. And Andrew Moran has been sold to Everton for 14.6 million. And Mario Kozadubri has been sold to Rangers for 2.5 million. Sarmiento has been sold. Well, Osman's been sold out on loan to Bournemouth for 2 years. And then Sarmiento has been sold for 7.1 million to Rayo Vallecano. Now this is a big signing, showing we've got intent to be pushing for that European football this season. We have signed Xavi Simons from Leipzig for 130 million, 89 rated cam, really going to solidify that midfield. I've just seen this, so we've sold Matt O'Reilly. He was 83 rated when we sold him to Man City. Bearing in mind that was only like a couple of weeks ago in game. He's now 89 rated with a value of 95 million. That can't be right. If it is, we've been scammed. We really do mean business this season, making some major upgrades. We've signed Merton Ødegaard for 84 million, I believe. Yep, 84 million from Arsenal. And his overall is mighty. He's got an overall of 89. So that's another big upgrade to our midfield. And that's all the deals done in the summer. Big signings, lots of players gone out. Let's get to January and see how we go. We're here in January, and as you might be able to see there, just above Chelsea's name, next to our name, we're having a much better season this season. The signings we've made are really showing up this season. I think getting Ødegaard and Xavi Simons has really been an upgrade, and has probably allowed us to push on this season, which is really what we wanted. We're finally starting to look like we can get into a European spot. This is the team now, and as you can see, the actual players are growing in our team as well. Mint is up to an 84, João Pedro 86, Mitoma 86. Simons and Ødegaard are still 89. But Murillo's up to an 85. This team's really starting to look like it's starting to take shape now. So hopefully we can finish the season. I'm not going to make any signings this season, so we're just going to skip straight to the end of the season. Any signings this January. Just going to skip straight to the end of the season and just hope and pray that we can get European football. We're here at the end of the season now, and if we have a look, we've done it. We've got Champions League football just by the skin of our teeth with goal difference over Newcastle. So next season we could potentially be ending the episode here, ending the video, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to speak too soon. Some big signings at the beginning of next season. Hopefully we'll get us across the line. We'll just see how we do. The growth this season, we haven't really had any from our keepers, but Barco's going up, however he will be leaving. He submitted a transfer request. He doesn't want to be here anymore, so I couldn't renew his contract. Lewis Hall stays the same. Colwell stayed the same. Murillo up by 2. Lewis up by 1. Ødegaard the same. Ayari the same, but he wouldn't have played. Mainu up by 1. Belieber stayed the same. Simons the same. Rutter's gone up. And Cisso's gone up. Yalkuye's gone up. Mitoma. Minter up by 2. Osman up by 2. Pedro up by 1. Ferguson hasn't grown, which is surprising. We'll see how much he's played. Zimas up by 2. Mahoney up by 1. Let's have a look at the stats. Yep, Rico Lewis playing all the games. That's what we wanted. Who's got the most goals for us? João Pedro, killing it. He's absolutely flying. Mitoma, he's second in our goals. Simons with the assists. 14 goals to him. Same in Ødegaard. Proved to be good signings. So let's hope next season we can actually go in and try and win this Champions League and end this video. See if we can complete the challenge. So the FA Cup was won by Chelsea over Crystal Palace. Where did we make it to? We went out in round 3 to Spurs. So quite disappointing, but it's fine. And then the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal over Man City. We made it to... we made it to the semi-final, to be fair, so that's not bad. Lost 7-2 on aggregate to Arsenal, though. Yikes. It's not what we want. That's the only competitions we were in. So we'll skip ahead to the end of the season. and then we'll get into next season and go for that Champions League. So we're here at the beginning of the season now. We've got a hefty 155 million to spend. So we're going to have a lot of cash to be spending on players this season, which we're going to need now that we're in the Champions League. We are going to need to fill out our squad because, as you can see, we've not got that many players, but we'll bring in some major upgrades and we'll see if we can win this Champions League. And we've made our first sale here. It's Buonanotte. He will be sold to Arsenal for 40.5 million. He's 81, 23 years old. So we got a decent price for a young player. Yeah, this is the best possible deals, 46 million. We didn't do too bad, especially because his market value is only 27 million. We have sold Julio Enciso. He's going to be going to Newcastle for 15 million. Again, a player that's just not going to fit in our side now. Marco Mahoney has gone to Al Hilal for 4.9 million. Again, we've got better strikers. We don't particularly need him now, I don't think. Zimas has been sold to Fulham for 12 months. Back out on loan again, like he has been for most of this episode, to be fair. And Carl Rushworth has been sold to Luton for 5 million. We have James Beadle, who's 80 rated, as a good backup to Verbruggen. However, I'm potentially looking at replacing Verbruggen, so we'll see what happens in that department. And we have made our first signing of this series. We've really shown that we mean business. We have replaced Verbruggen. Verbruggen's going out as part of a swap deal for Gianluigi Donnarumma. 55 million plus Bart Verbruggen. I think it's a steal for a 29-year-old 89 rated. There we go. So I think that is an absolute steal, and he will be our keeper for the rest of this save. So hopefully he can do big things and get us to this Champions League final this season. And we've now made our second signing, which is at the centre-back spot. We have signed Hincapi from Nottingham Forest for 52 million. 26 years old, 87 rated, and he will take the place of Colwill, who is only 82 rated. So that's another big upgrade, and he'll be a great partnership up against Murillo, up next. So this is the team we are going to go with going into this season. I don't think we need to make any more upgrades. If we don't get the Champions League final and win it this season, then I think an upgrade at the left back and the right back spot will be needed, and then I think it'll be set to push on and win it. Maybe Manu, if he doesn't grow much this season, we'll have to see. So let's see what happens. I have also, just quickly to mention, brought in these 3 young players as free agents, just to fill out the squad a little bit as we were getting quite thin. But anyway, enough of that. Let's jump to January and see how we go. So we've made it here to January. We're about the 25th of January because I wanted to play all the Champions League games in our league phase, as they called it now. And in the league, we're in 7th. So we're up there. Can get European football if we don't win it this season. But we're not where we want to be exactly. And if we have a look at the Champions League, we're 19th. Now, I'm not 100% sure where the cut-off point is for a playoff spot, but we're not doing too well. If we have a look at the fixtures, we lost 2-1 to Atletico Madrid. I missed it. We drew 1-1 with Marseille. Beat Athens 4-1. I believe that's the only one there. We lost 2-1 to Rapid. Lost 2-1 to Slavia Praha. So as you can see, we're not doing too well in the Champions League. But again, I don't know where the cut-off point is for the playoffs, so we'll have to see. But like I say, I'm not going to be doing any signings or anything like that in January. I think we're going to keep going with this squad and hopefully, maybe, get a playoff spot in the Champions League. If not, then I'll cut to the end of the season and we'll try and go again next season. But we'll just see. So we did make it to the Champions League playoffs, and we're against Valencia at home in the first leg. So this is the squad we're going to go with, and we're going to get 2-0 loss going into the away leg. That's not what we want. We'll try in the second leg and see if we can get another miracle, because that's what we're going to need at this point. So we're here in the second leg. Like I said, we need a miracle to pull this off. So we'll see what happens. And we get... we won 2-1, but we go out on aggregate. So we'll cut to the end of the season and carry on and go again next season. Hopefully, if we do get Champions League football next season. So we're here at the end of the season, and oh my God, we've missed out on Champions League football. Unless we've won the FA Cup, I don't believe there's a way we can get Champions League football this season. We're in Europa League, which I guess is fine. Well, it's going to have to be, isn't it? How did we go in the FA Cup? Oh, we've lost to Liverpool in the final 4-2. All about the Carabao Cup. Oh, we won the Carabao Cup at least. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we get... Might mean we get Europa League football anyway for the Carabao Cup. But still, disappointment. It might even be Conference League. Final hasn't been played at the Champions League. You can see there our loss in the playoffs. For goodness sake, it's not what we want at all. 59 appearances there for Donnarumma. Well, 63 and 63 for Xavi Simons and Rico Lewis. Both growing. Simons is up to a 91 now. Players have grown a lot this season. Like, a lot. Lewis Hall, he's excelled in how he wanted him to. So maybe he can keep his place next season. Erdegaard up. Mainu's gone up. What did Lewis go up to? Did he go up at all? He went up by 1. So there's a potential sale we need to make in the summer. And player we need to bring in. But it's not the best season. It is. It's a good season. But it's not what we wanted. So we'll get into next season. We'll see how it goes. So here we are, again for another season. We've got a whopping 200 million this time to spend. So it's more than last time, and we had some left over. But if we look at this squad, I definitely want to upgrade the right back. Potentially we'll upgrade Hall as well at left back. And apart from that, I don't really know where to upgrade. Minter's still growing, that's the issue. Come the end of the season, he'll be up where Mitoma is most likely. So yeah, I think we're at least definitely gonna get in a new right back and go from there. I think we may have found Van Dijk's regen at right back, and we have signed our new right back to replace Rico Lewis, and it's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. We swapped Osman and 40 million. He's 30 years old. Says there he's 90 rated. That's not true. He's 87. But again, going to be a great replacement for Lewis. We'll pop him straight in the team. And there we are. Now got him in the team. So it's a very strong team now. I don't know if I want to sign any more players. I don't think I do. These players are still growing. So I'm going to keep it as this for now. I'm just going to skip straight to January and see how they go. If I might make another signing in January, depending on how we're going. So we'll check then. So we're here in January. We are in the Europa League, not the Champions League, and we're in 7th again. We're having a shocker. It's really not going our way. But this is how it is sometimes. And we have made a signing in January, and it is going to be an upgrade to the left back spot. We've done a swap. Lewis Hall plus 5 million for Alphonso Davies. He's 2 ratings better. I know he's older, but we want it for now. We don't want it to... We're done with the growing. We're going for this now. So, hopefully, we can push on and get Champions League football come the end of the season. So we've made it to the end of the season, and we have finished in a Champions League spot again, which means we will be playing Champions League football. We lost the FA Cup West Ham won. They beat Liverpool, which is surprising. We went out in the semis. And then the Carabao Cup. Tottenham won. They got their hands on a trophy like they have done in real life. Where did we go out? We went out early. We lost to Spurs in round 3. Ooh, didn't check what we did in the Europa League this season, haven't we? And in the Europa League, we won it, so we would have been playing Champions League football anyway if we didn't qualify through the league. But that's all good. So we've got another trophy. We've got our first European one. So if we won the Europa League, surely the next step now is the Champions League. Seema and Ayari will be leaving on a free. Again, they've got old. Not really got much of a place for us in the squad. For them in the squad. We got a lot of players growing this season. Mitoma's dropping now. We might be able to keep him for one more season. Keep him for next season. Although he's 33, we could sell him and get a better left winger. We'll see what happens. Minter now up to an 89 rated. He's going to be disgusting when we get to that Champions League final. But yeah, Lewis actually went up as well, which is surprising. He hardly played. But yeah, our players are growing. Next season's the season, I can feel it. So we'll get into the beginning of the next season, make some signings, potentially sell Mitoma, we'll see what happens, and get into it. So we're here at the beginning of the season. We've got 248 million to spend. Here we go. I feel like this is the season. I really, really do. Jorginho Rutter has been sold. He's going out on loan to Bergamo Calcio, which I believe is Atalanta, for 12 months. And there it is. Karuma Tom has been sold to Bayern Munich for 57 million, which means we're going to be buying a top-class left winger. And we have signed a left winger, Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid, for 223 million. I didn't realise we paid that much for him, but he's 94 rated. So, yeah. There's not much more needs to be said. That's all I'm going to do this transfer window. So we're going to skip forward to January and see how we're going. And that's the only sort of business we're going to do in this transfer window. I don't see why we need to do any more. We've got a very strong squad now, and we're going to compete for the Champions League final. I'm telling you that now. We're gonna make it to that final. We're gonna win it. And if we don't, well, then we're just gonna go again next season, aren't we? But we've got a strong squad, and I think this season we're gonna do it. We've made it here to January, and I think we've done pretty well in the Champions League, starting off in the league phase. We'll just have a little look. As you can see there, we're second in the league, which is great. Just in case we don't win the Champions League this season, we can have another crack at it next season. But if we go to the Champions League, there we go, we're third. So much better from the last time we're in the Champions League. So hopefully we can push on and win it. That's the goal. We're not going to make any signings here in January. I think we're just going to jump straight to the first game. Because, to be honest, I don't think the squad needs any signings as of right now. If we don't get Champions League this season, then I think we will definitely make some signings. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold, 32. Get rid of him and replace him. And then maybe Mainu, although he's 25, he's still growing. He'll grow. Maybe if he grows to an 89, we'll probably keep him. How old is Murillo? 28. So yeah, to be fair, we've got a good squad. It'll probably just be a bit of squad depth we'll get. But let's skip to our first game in the Champions League and see what happens. As you can see there, I have messed up a little bit. I've accidentally simmed our first leg against Bayern Munich, but we won it 3-1. So we'll skip forward to the second leg and see what happens. So here we go, the second leg of the Bayern Munich game. Sorry about missing the first game. But I reckon we'll soar with flying colours. There we go. 6-3 on aggregate. So we're through to the next round. We're here for the first leg of the next round, which is against Barcelona. So we're going to just jump straight in and hope for the best. Okay, we can deal with that away. If we can come back with our... Okay, we can deal with that. Definitely can deal with that. And here we are for the second leg. Come on, fingers crossed, please, please, please. Come on, we did it. We beat them, we're through to the next round. We've got Man City here now. We've had some really tough fixtures in the Champions League, but if we win it, we would have gone all the way, beating all the big teams. So, we quick sim. Oh dear. Oh no. Here we go then, second leg, away, 2-0 down on aggregate. Come on, please. We need a miracle, please. Oh. We've lost. Well, we won 3-2, but we lost on aggregate, so we're out the Champions League again. Which means next season we're just going to have to go for it. All in, as long as we qualify, which I think we will. We'll try again next season. Well, this season's been full of heartbreak, hasn't it? We could have won it this season, but we just couldn't beat Man City. But we're here at the end of the season now. So let's go through the stats. Oh, well, we beat Man City to win the league, so that makes me feel a little bit better. We have won the Premier League. 2 points clear. So that makes me feel a little bit better. How about the FA Cup? Oh. Man City, man. They're just here to spoil our parade. We lose 1-0 to Man City in the FA Cup final. They really are here to ruin our season. How about the Carabao Cup? We won the Carabao Cup against Arsenal 5-1, so we can't be too disheartened. That's 2 trophies already. And I don't even want to look at this. It's Man City got to the final. We made it to the semi. We beat Man City. We would have been playing Leverkusen in the final. Right, let's not dwell on it. It doesn't matter. Let's have a look at how the team's grown. A few of our players have risen. I definitely feel like I'm going to be getting rid of Trent at the end of the season. Or maybe not get... we'll see. But everyone else growing nicely. Mint is up to 90 now. Pedro's up to 93. We are going to have Zimas leaving on a free. He's never really broken into the team. So we'll let him leave on a free. But yeah, end of the season. It's how it is sometimes. It happens. We're going to go into next season bigger and stronger, build a better squad. Apparently we need it. And then we're going to fight for that Champions League trophy. Let's go. And we have sold Trent, like I said we were going to. He's going back to Liverpool for 57 million, which means we will be bringing in a better, younger right back. And we have signed a replacement right back. And guess where I've signed him from? Man City, 95 million. It is a regen. He's 22 years old and he's 87 rated. So he's the same rating as Trent. However, he's younger. So by the time we get to the knockout places, hopefully, he'll be higher rated than Trent. So that's all the business we're going to do. We're just going to get straight into it. So we'll come to January and see how we're going. We're here in January and we are third in the league, which is good because God forbid we don't win the Champions League this season. We're in for a chance to qualify for next season. We'll go down to the Champions League. Where are we? Oh, that's playoffs. Yeah, second in the group. Not too shabby. Only 1 loss, 1 draw. I feel like we're at a point now we don't need to make any more signings as of right now. Vinicius has gone up to a 95. Jab Pedro's 95. Soria has gone up to an 88. So, yeah, I think right now we're at a point we don't need to make any signings. So we're just going to skip to our next Champions League game. And if Let's just try it and see how it goes. We have Athletic Club, or Athletic Bilbao, for our first game. So we're just going to hop straight in, see how it goes. We get a 2-1 win. And then in the home leg, we're going to get straight into it. We are through, just 2-2 draw. So we're through to the next round. So we've got PSG up next. Tough fixture, but I believe we can do it. If we believe, we win. Okay, 2-2 draw in the first leg. We'll go to the second leg and see how we do. And here we are for the second leg against PSG. Quick sim, come on. We won on penalties. We are through. Whew, that was close. Right, we are through. So, we've got Roma in the semi-final. We've got a good team. We don't know what their team's looking like, but we're going to go for the first leg, and it's a 2-0 win. Here we are now for the second leg of the semi-final. We're away, and we quick sim. We're through to the Champions League final. Finally, we're so. This is the closest we've been to winning it. Oh, and we're going to be playing Man City in the final. This is going to be a good game, everybody. So today's the day. It's the Champions League final. Season's finished. We'll check the Prem. We'll check all the competitions. So we have won the Prem again. FA Cup. We've won the FA Cup. We've won the Carabao Cup. So we could finish it with a quadruple if we beat Man City, which would be the best way to end out. So let's take a look at our squad. Let's look at the team for potentially the last time. Got some great players. Davies now up to a 90 rated. Hincapi 89. Murillo 88. He's been with us for a while. But this is it. Champions League final. We win it. We end the video. We've completed this rebuild after a long time. 96 rated João Pedro. It's a beast, isn't he? Alright. Let's get into it. Here we are then. Start of the Champions League final. We've got our full strength side playing. Hopefully we can beat Man City. Want to try and pass it around as much as we can. Play Man City. Oh, giving it away there. Come on, Donnarumma. We are 1-0 down. It's alright. Only 10 minutes in. We've still got plenty to play. Stupid pass. Just as I say we're going to pass it around, I give it away and he dinks me. Right. We go again. Up to Vinicius Jr. Over to João Pedro. Can we get through? Over to Vinicius. Turn. Shoot. Oh, good save by the keeper. Minter's got it here. What can he do with it? Gets it to João Pedro. He shoots. Deflected. We get it up to Minter again. Can he make any runs? Oh, João Pedro was nearly through. Now they might get on a counter-attack here. Great tackle, Hincapi. Oh, up to Minter. Straight into the counter-attack. Can we do something with it? I'm going to go with Minter. And we've scored. 1-0. 23 minutes in. Dream's still back alive. Minter decided to go alone. And it's a great finish into the roof of the net. Man City on the attack here. Get it away. Nice clearance. Oh, do I give it away, Javi? There we go. Now João Pedro. Oh, we've squeezed through. Oh, no, we've lost it. They've given it away to Vinicius Jr. Can he do something with it? Got back. Oh, no, passed it straight to him. Savinho going up the right. Passes inside to Echeverri. Savinho again. That's what I mean with Man City. They just pass it around so well. Hold on, Davies. Come on, can we get a counter-attack? Can we go over the top to Minter. Oh, will he get it? He has done. Minter might have to go alone again here. No. Oh, that's a penalty. We've got a penalty. Right, João Pedro steps up. We're going to go right side. Oh, or straight down the middle. But I don't mind. We've scored again. It's 2-1 to Brighton. This could be it. We could finish it. Savinho here on the right. He's still going here. Come on, put a foot in. Yes, nice Murillo. Now can we go again? Oh, right, that's half time. It's a good first half from the lads. We are winning. If it stays like this, we do win the Champions League. Right, here we go for the second half. Man City to kick us off. Here we go then, Minter. Can you get it over the top to João Pedro? No, they clear it. If we win it. We have done with Vinicius Jr. Minter out on the right. Oh, João Pedro, hit it. No, high and wide. Vinicius here on the left wing. Oh, can we squeeze? Corner? It is a corner. Alright, we'll swing it in. Quite close to the keeper. Oh, and it's in! It's Alphonso Davies! He has scored to make it 3-1. We're well on our way to win this game. We are very, very close now. The end is in sight. Wow. Wasn't even commentating because I did not expect that to go in, to be honest. But Haaland's just scored a screamer and made it 3-2. Just shows that the game's not over yet. It's an absolute rocket. With his weaker foot as well. Donnarumma could have probably done better there. Let's have another look. Well, was a screamer. Nothing silly, lads. It's out to Gavi. Can we win it? No. Oh no, he's through. Donnarumma with the save. They've got a corner now. They swing it in. Can we get it away? We do. Just to Vinicius Jr. Tap it round him. Now we send Vinicius on his way. Marauding up this left wing. He's still going. João Pedro's getting into space. But we go with Minter. Oh, straight at the keeper. Duranville passes it back to Wilson as Brand. Just keep jockeying here. Keep defending. Yep, we do win it. Oh, they've won it back. Ooh, that was close. Jeez. Right, we go again. We'll start from the back. Up to Odegaard. Into Xavi. Over to Manu. Vinicius. Oh, couldn't put João Pedro through. It's been a very end-to-end game, this one. Well, there might be through here. Can we get a tackle in? But yeah, it's been a very end-to-end game. It's been a very entertaining one. Oh, Vinicius, can we put him through? Just a bit too much on it. Oh no, Haaland might be through here. Get back and defend, slide. Oh, they've made it 3-3. I can't believe it. It's the 84th minute now and we're still trying to hang on. Just can't keep playing stupid passes like that though. Oh, and I've dragged Soraya out of position. No! Ooh, Jesus Christ. Guardiola going mental there on the touchline. Up to Xavi Simons. Over to Vinicius. Who's marauding up this left again. But we get tackled. Here comes Haaland now. Come on, we need to defend this. Great tackle, Murillo. Murillo's been our best player, I think, in this game. He's made some quality tackles. Come on, blow your whistle, ref. Come on, defend. Can't concede now. We cannot concede now. No. Donnarumma, get up. Right, we're going to extra time. So here we are in extra time. Come on, we need to win this. We've got a team that's worthy of winning the Champions League. 100%. We've just got to go and actually do it. Here come Man City now. Come on, Hincapi. Donnarumma picks that up. Out to Vinicius. They're doing very well at defending me. I've not really got any options of where I can go. This is one though. Xavi Simons. He puts it away. It's 4-3. We're back in control of this game. We've literally just got to hold on now. Man City on the attack. We tackle it there. Oh, they win it back. They might get on the attack here. No, Odegaard gets in the way with his face. Minter now. This could be it. Sweaty to Vinicius. Rabona finish. I think it's all over. We must have won it now. Still got 15 minutes to play, but we're 2 goals up. It's looking very promising now. Haaland does score. He's got another one. It's 5-4, so they're back in it. But hopefully we can hold on. Haaland scoring the great goals. I don't really like this angle, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Yeah, it's a good goal. Right, come on. We've not got long left. We've just got to hold on and hope we can win it. Literally just got to hold on for 10 in-game minutes. Over to Soraya. Running up the wing. Not going to cross it in yet. Now we're going to cross it. And their keeper collects that. Come on. 5 minutes left in game. If we can win this. No, we're miles away. But it's fine. He's giving it back to us. Back to the keeper. It's nothing stupid. Smart passes now. Smart passes. Go on then, Soraya. Have a little run. Have a little go. Keep going. Keep going. And pull it back. Minter. Oh, straight at the keeper. And I think this is it. The ref has blown his whistle. We have officially done it. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but we have finally completed this rebuild. All the players come running onto the pitch. We win 5-4 in the end. Vinny Jr., Xavi Simons with a hat-trick, Davies scoring, João Pedro and Minter. We've finally done it. So, if you've enjoyed this rebuild and enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. And this is the start of our YouTube channel. And I say our YouTube channel because this community, we're going to grow together. And we're going to see where we can take it, like I said at the beginning of this video. A long time ago for me, that was. But yeah, enjoy these trophy celebrations. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Like this are going to come around. The Champions League winners. And these celebrations are going to go on for hours and hours, and maybe into next week as well, Stuart.
Well, they can afford to do it as well. They are the Champions League winners. They've been brilliant all season. And now they can go and celebrate with their fans.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Trotting over towards their supporters to say thank you, a collective effort always on these occasions.
Well, what more can you say? They are the best team in Europe.
Photograph time.
Yeah, and these photographs will be cherished for years to come. Really top-class scenes here.